Hello everyone, welcome to your daily card reading for September 14th, 2014. And I'm going to draw one tree magic and some chicken cards. Okay, equilibrium. It says, when opportunity is greeted with enthusiasm, success increases naturally. The cypress tree. Okay, we have Ama. Mandarina, and Snowflake, and Quinta and Loki. So, stepping back and looking at all this, okay, this is really talking about being ready for success. We have here on this side Ama, which is like the queen mother. She provides for everyone. She takes care. Now, this could be somebody coming into your life who provides this for you. Or it could be you, but usually there's kind of a combination of both when people really receive that gracious motherly energy in the earthly realm, like in the physical world. This is diamond, touch, taste, or feel, earth. Both of these are actually. So when somebody experiences a person like Ama, it's almost like they become that, or they embody it as well, because as you're provided for, you also provide. It's really like when a person's supported, they can support. So it doesn't really matter if this is somebody else coming into your life or you. I mean, you could look at it either way, because really there's that energy or that element of that queen mother on both levels of self and other when that is experienced. So and so I named her after two types of queen mothers. One is the queen mother, like in African cultures, they like really just take care of everyone and provide, and then also she's named after Amachi, who is the mystic that hugs everyone. But the whole concept of a guru like Amachi, she provides for people in many ways. So you go to the ashram and you really feel like really supported. I mean, they offer free services and they offer free food. I mean, it's almost like when you go to church, that feeling of belonging and community that takes care. I mean, most places that you go that are spiritual, there's there's people there to support you, and then you can also be that support for others, because it's like the natural chain of events, or the natural chain of energy, where if you're able to be a part of a strong flow, you can allow all those gifts of material abundance to flow through you as well. And then we have Mandarina, which has to do with communication. And this is communication in the physical world, like actually speaking and talking, and not just having the thoughts and sending the prayers. It's more about like being proactive in your communication, and really reaching out to another and speaking to them. Because even though we might know where everybody's at, there's always that uncertainty people have, Even though we all know where, how people feel, or what the truth is, to know that the other people know that too, and for things to be voiced with awareness and conscious attention, it really, it kind of blows away all the illusions, any feeling of overwhelm or lack of support, or lack of acknowledgement gets cleared when somebody voices, yes, I see you, I hear you, I know you, and this is what the important communications are. So there's important communication, and it could be in other ways than to support people in their lives. There's other reasons for communications to occur. But I mean, in some way, it's the communication is providing also in the physical world, either providing mentally for another so that they can provide for themselves physically, or like really bringing of information to help another provide for themselves. Maybe of a benefit that that they could use, or communication to clear things up and make things understood where everybody's at. Just being real clear with one another, and honest, and open, and really having that conversation, and meeting people with that conscious attention and awareness, and that is probably the number one thing that can really move people in their lives is to have that conscious attention, to have somebody voice something to you, and give you information, or give you certainty in what information you might already know, but just to have that conscious connection is so important. And really, it makes it real. It makes it real for everyone, I mean, somebody can go back and forth on things until they voice it, and then when they voice it, they really bank in the solidness of that reality. So, there's some truth, or some perception, or some information about the physical world around you that is really needed to be banked on right now, really needed to be expressed and met consciously with other people. And that can only really happen through communication, through speaking, through the voice, through the minds getting together and saying what they need to say to each other. And then it really kind of puts everything in the right direction, with the right energy behind it. So on this side we have Snowflake, and then Loki and Quinta. And Loki and Quinta, this little couple here, are about people who come together and really change each other's lives forever. And it doesn't have to be a romantic partner. It could be, but it's just somebody who's meant to live your life with you, somebody who's very integral and important, somebody who will, no matter what, always be your friend, always be your ally, and somebody who's unconditionally in your life, there to support you. And even if you might not talk to them every day, those people that you can do no wrong with, and that they love you no matter what, and that they're always a resource and a safe place for you to go, with your thoughts and your emotions and your in your life. And anyway, what Quinta really experienced when she met Loki was her whole world expanded. Like it was totally different perception of her whole life. About what life was all about. Life had a different meaning after she met Loki, and she was inspired, and she became so excited about the things of the world all of a sudden that her frustrations and her fears and her anxiety just dropped away, and she didn't have it anymore. So it's really about somebody who profoundly shifts your relationship with the world and your perception and your experience of the world, really. And the way that they do that often is they bring out parts of your personality. They strengthen parts of your personality. And Snowflake is about individuation. Snowflake is about becoming who you are, and really, strengthening parts of yourself that are, maybe dormant or weak, or not being able to be exercised because you didn't have the opportunities to be that way, but you have the potential to be that way. And the individuation is that we become who we are from our experiences, and we allow those experiences to bring out parts of ourself and our personality and our talents and our skills. So Snowflake is about how we're all each unique people, and that we kind of grow into our uniqueness more and more throughout time, so that we learn about the gifts that we have uniquely to offer, and our personalities that we uniquely like to nurture. So really, each person as an individual with their specific unique makeup relates to a certain set of people, or they have the relationships that are like that lock and fit that really promote and bring out and nurture the inner person and the personality, and the bring really kind of resonates with your aura or your personality or your being. So Snowflake is really about how we're also unique. So we have our unique gifts, we have our unique offerings, and we have our unique relationships with people. And even though people can bring out the same, similar qualities, we're all different in this, even the ways that we're the same. So if you fall in love, you realize how you're so similar but different, and it's that differences that really makes it exciting, and really to appreciate each person for who they are in their little unique ways. So stepping back and looking at this, we have this equilibrium here where we're really we're evening things out in terms of resources here, in terms of give and receive, and being able to receive and give, right? But also in the conscious way, in our communication, being able to receive and give. And really that does bring us into a state of equilibrium when we have that perfect exchange of mind and communication, and of care and support. And then on this side, this is about kind of finding the equilibrium between your energy and another's. And when you find that equilibrium where you are able to harmonize with those around you, then that harmony really strengthens each individual with that harmony, and you become more from that harmony. It's like the music that plays, each instrument will play, but together it really creates a totally different thing. And the individual instruments play off each other, and together they they create something, really beautiful in harmony, and it's like this kind of balance or exchange of balance between the personalities or the unique sounds and aspects of each thing contributing to the harmony of the whole. So again, the middle card, it says, when opportunity is greeted with enthusiasm, success increases naturally. The cypress tree. And I think that's what we really need to keep in mind, is that enthusiasm, and be open to the opportunities around us, and be enthusiastic and stay enthusiastic for opportunities. And as we do that, things will become easier for us, and it's almost like the play with the other players around you, the play, meaning the show, or the game of life, or the what happens for the more of the objective experience for everyone, is a part of each subject contributing and working together, and kind of coming together with more and more success as everybody kind of puts their cards on the table, or puts their contributions in there to work with one another. By that working with one another, the opportunities increase and the success increases. So just stay enthusiastic, because this is really about people being there for you, and people creating these opportunities. So be enthusiastic about the people right now, as well as the opportunities and the success that will increase naturally. So I guess that's about it, unless I repeat myself again. So I hope everyone got what they needed out of this, and I will see you again tomorrow. Thanks a lot.